Hello everybody, welcome back to the Balisong Bear. We're not on my channel, we're on his. This is our little collab. I'm gonna flip his entire collection because I haven't flipped ever, like 90% of it.
I need to make sure I'm in frame.
Okay.
The bottle is in frame, so my frame begins right about here. That works.
Perfect.
Alright, so I've got just a plethora of stuff.
A plethora, huh?
You can start with that.
Okay. Black Balisong.
Because this is going to take me a second to get the other stuff out of
Let's
here.
get started on. Oh my, I have seen these. These are arguably some of the weirdest looking Balisongs ever.
That thing
For obvious
is
reasons.
razor sharp, just FYI.
Okay,
So,
razor sharp and teeth?
No, not on this side. That's dull.
Oh, okay.
Other side's
Yeah,
sharp.
that scared me. Okay, either way, it's sharp and it's scary, but... Okay, it's kind of short. It's like a Hydro or Corvus short, it feels like. I feel that. It's good. Heavy. But good.
I often feel like his stuff is more of an art piece than a flipping experience.
Yeah, it definitely flips. Like, it's flippable art. But it's good. Weird.
Dude, your improvement in flipping is insane. Throw me that case real quick. And then I'm gonna crack this bad boy open. So I think my Slight is still in my pocket. So this might be my favorite Balisong ever.
Oh.
The NRB Slight.
NRB Slight. I've never flipped one of these. I've seen them though. I recognize the blade. It's got really light handles. That's what it feels like.
It's actually the exact same. They have the exact same machining pattern as the
Needs to.
ultralight does.
No
That's
tab,
NRB. That's NRB. That it's always going to have a little bit of wiggle, but pretty rare that they get tapping. It's always got a tiny bit of play. Pretty rare that it gets bad.
I really like it.
I love that thing.
Band's good. It's got plenty of blade weight. The blade is really pretty.
Yeah, I
It's a
absolutely.
proto, huh?
Yeah, the blade's a proto blade.
Okay.
All right. Maybe the whole thing's a proto thing, but it's not really any different.
This thing's cool. Very interesting. Never flipped one of these before. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. All right, set it. You set it over there, wherever. You know what? Let's go straight into the Icarus. This is the
Icarus.
most insane aluminum Balisong you'll ever touch in your life.
Oh yeah. I thought these were titanium originally.
Yeah,
And
me too.
When I found out they were aluminum, I was shocked. That does not sound like aluminum.
It does not. It's insane.
Handles caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Tried to choke her.
That's the main complaint people have, is that it's hard to choke her on. For me,
It's doable.
I don't care because I think it looks awesome and I think it
does look
feels
awesome,
good,
yeah.
and I can't choke her.
This is a top 5 Balisong sound ever.
Yeah.
It's
You
insane.
wanna try a potentially top 1 Balisong sound ever?
Oh, the Reaper.
The Reaper,
Oh,
indeed.
yeah. I have heard good things about that sound. Oh wait, tolerances on this are really good.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's crazy. And the ano on that, like, how do you even do that to aluminum?
I don't know.
That's
But
nuts.
I've talked to him, and I've been begging him to make a purple one, and I don't know if he's gonna do it, but I really hope he does it.
That is a cool blade. Holy
Rock
cow.
texture on the blade.
Rock textured blade. I don't know if you can see that. But
Very sharp Balisong.
that sound is crazy. What the heck? Okay, I missed that. That's nuts.
It's so cool, dude.
How do you even do that? There's no speed channels. Like, there's the face channels, but you wouldn't think that would do so much.
And make it just, it's such a clean sound. Like it doesn't sound like it's not like ringing. It's like glass.
Yeah,
It sounds like a wind chime.
exactly.
I love that thing.
That's awesome. The ano on it's really cool too.
Yeah, I wish it was a tiny bit darker.
Tiny bit darker.
But I just told him, I sent him 2 things that he had done and told him that those were my 2 favorite anos and let him do whatever he wanted. So I'm happy with it.
Yeah. It's cool how textured it is too. Like it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
grippy. I don't know if I've felt a grippier Bali.
Well, transitioned into the grippiest aluminum
Wow,
balisong.
look at that. Oh, a Pacific.
A Pacific with middle weights in it. I don't know
Middle
how
weights,
much you
okay.
like weights, but it's got
Sounds good.
the lightest weights in it, I think. Maybe the lightest, maybe the middle weights. That is, except for maybe the Icarus, my favorite aluminum balisong. Well, except for the Icarus and maybe the Barracuda too, because Barracuda is insane.
Feels a little long. Is it long?
It's like machine-wise length.
Yeah. I can
Like,
feel
where's
that.
your Prisma? Oh, it's not an actual Prisma. If you took a Prisma, held them up next to each other, same length,
Okay.
almost exactly.
Yeah. That immediately makes me like it less. But if I got one of these, I would just take it to a grinder and just like grind off 1/4 inch and then grind out my end weights so that they fit in there.
I mean, it's just a.
Do what you got to do
Oh.
to make it short. It's good.
Sorry.
Not my favorite, but very grippy.
I love it. I
I
mean,
think it's my favorite glider product.
A lot of people. Have you ever tried a Arctic, Antarctic?
I tried an Arctic. I haven't tried an Antarctic.
I prefer the Arctic actually.
Okay.
Here's
Speed
a
Channel
rare
Arctic,
one.
yeah.
This is a Bite Blades Titan.
Oh yeah, I flipped these before, but not extensively.
I think I legitimately, when I was picking balisongs to bring, just started thinking, okay, what does the BUFFNESS not have?
What if I never flipped?
Which is
Like,
it's
most of
so
these I haven't
weird
flipped.
because actually, I think, yeah, most of my stuff. I should have brought a Superfly,
Oh yeah,
but I guess you got to flip one.
yeah. I flipped Rob's. He's sending it home with me to Anno.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Pretty excited to flip a little more. Take
Yeah.
some time with it. Make a video. It's good. I keep saying
Yeah,
that.
it's not my
All of
not
them
my
do.
favorite. They're,
I
they're all
agree.
good.
It's interesting. The first time I flipped one of these, I thought it was a little heavy, a little bit sluggish.
Did you flip Lycans yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Lycans is sluggish. It's like got a bunch of stuff glued back in, and it just doesn't feel right to me. And that one I like, but it's not my favorite.
This is the best one I've tried.
Yeah,
So,
it's
that's
pretty
something.
sweet. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it, but it's definitely
Yeah.
not my
With
favorite.
with light blades gone, gotta keep it.
All right, I've got 5 more here. Pass on the Manco.
Oh well, here, I just gotta try it.
You gotta
I
try.
gotta try
You
your
gotta
Manco.
try the Manco. That's what I
Feels
sold
exactly
you.
like a
I
Manco.
sold you that one for $300, I think.
Yeah.
And then I bought that one for $330 right afterwards. So I just
Took a
didn't
bit
like
of a loss.
a little bit of a
Sounds so
loss, but
awesome.
I didn't like the Anno on the other one, which is funny because you
Oh,
love
weird.
the Anno on the other one.
I didn't even notice it was polished on the sides.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That's cool.
It's not. I mean, maybe I'd rather it be all the way around, but I don't care. And I'm probably gonna try and sell that in the next couple of days. I've been posting
Probably
it.
sell it here.
Yeah,
honestly.
so that I'm trying to sell that, and this. This is a Sentinel,
Oh,
a very famous
yeah.
balisong.
Got a excessive bite handle indicator on there.
I had nothing to do with that. It's definitely taken a beating, but it's pretty sweet. The
Gotta
weight,
wonder what he was thinking with that.
I don't
Like, oh, my bite handle indicator is broke or something.
the handles on that feel like the weight is just all the way through the handle.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like there's no
Very-
weight at the bottom almost. Just no extra weight.
Yeah, it feels very solid. Flips about how I thought it would flip. Like, I've seen Sentinels and been like, I can kind of tell what it would flip like. And,
Yeah.
yeah, it lines up with it pretty well.
And I like them. I think they're cool, but I just don't. I got this at almost this NRB Nemesis V3 at almost the exact same time I got that. They feel very similar, but I like this one better.
Gotcha.
It's just, I don't know. I like the weight distribution better.
Why are you trying to sell it?
Because I like this one better.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
They look like they feel almost identical, but they flip a little differently.
Yeah.
And I like this one better.
I do prefer this one as well.
Yeah, so if they feel the same but they flip different, I don't see any reason to keep both of them.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But I love the Nemesis. That's been the only thing I've picked up for like 2 weeks.
That's good. I like it.
If that was short, okay. Last aluminum one.
Last aluminum one. The
Barracuda. I love my Barracuda.
I am excited to try this. I don't think I've flipped a Barracuda
before. Maybe my favorite aluminum balisong.
It's lighter than I thought. Holy cow.
Like that, the Pacific, the Icarus. I love the Prisma Pro. My live Kraken is awesome. Hasn't been lubed in several weeks, and I mailed it like a week and a half ago. I mailed all of this stuff like a week and a half ago. I've missed these.
Yeah, I like this a lot. It's light
and
it's
inexpensive.
chunky,
They're like $120.
Yeah, they're like $100 for the unmilled ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it runs sales all the time, and I'm sure you can get them even cheaper. But the milled one's like $150 normally, but that's what I'm saying. The sales are near constant, so it's like basically $120. Plus, I have that code, so.
Yeah. What's the deal with the tuning on these? Like, I've heard people say they can't assemble their, like, barfly product.
Okay, so here's the issue with that. I'll just talk to you guys. I'll tell you that. People take apart all their balisongs all the time, and that's just what they do. And BB Barfly tunes his balisong so freaking tight that they have like they have the lowest tolerance for error, like lower than anything else by like thousandths of it. It's like 1/10,000th of an inch machining difference. It's insane. You pull a screw out of your Barfly product, you will not, like, not the screw, the pivot. You pull the pivot out, you will not be able to put it back in. It will not fit in the hole. It's insane.
Do like pivot needles work at all?
So
Or
you have to use something. I've literally got a Superfly, a new Superfly, and I took the pivots out and I couldn't put them back in. I literally had to I had to stick a screwdriver in it and like just drill it and drill it and drill it until it went in. And material, like titanium material, came out.
That's sick.
Because I was just like, I was slimming it down. And, which that Superfly still is great too and everything.
Okay.
And that, I did disassemble that, and reassemble it, and I didn't have any tightness issues, but,
Cool.
His tolerances are so tight. He does not recommend that you disassemble his balisongs. He just doesn't recommend
you
that.
can work around it.
Broken Blade, a good friend of mine, whenever he gets a Superfly in to mod, he doesn't even bother trying to take the screws out because they're just too tight. He just drills them out. They're so tight, and then he sends tons of extra hardware. So, as far as I know, he tries to take a screwdriver, gives it a tug. If it doesn't work,
That's good to know because I got to do Rob's this week. And
well, Rob's isn't brand new, so it might have loosened up. Maybe
Yeah.
he's disassembled it once. I mean, he put the zippy stuff in it, so.
I'll do something. Cool. I like the Barracuda.
All right, so.
Two machine-wise things.
The
that are
prettiest
awesome.
Slift on the planet or the Opus first?
I'll take the Slifty first. I'm
Alright.
very, very excited to try the Opus. Okay,
This
this Anno is awesome.
This is really hard not to say. I think this is my favorite balisong. I've got the Superfly is up there. The Nemesis I've been loving lately. I don't know that I'd ever say the Nemesis is my favorite, but I've been trying it. Like I flip it constantly.
This Anno is so trippy. I can't even tell what's anodized and what's not.
Yeah,
Like, it looks like the
awesome.
ends are. I can't tell if down here is or if that's just the jimping. Faces are polished. I'm so confused.
It's awesome.
And the inside, all like a
It's
bright
so
green.
trippy, dude.
That's cool.
And then it's got a Marin blade on it.
I didn't know that.
Well, this is my Slift blade.
Oh, gotcha.
But see, I got the Opus with the Marin blade, and I just was not feeling it. And then Ted Flips was like, dude, stick the Marin on the Slift T and try it out. And I was like, oh, fine, I'll try it. I swapped it, and I was like, it's slightly less good in my opinion, but it's also just super awesome and it looks amazing. And then I put the Slift T blade on the Opus. It's going to do that before I swap them back. And this is the best balance of any balisong. It's like perfectly for my preferences. No flaws at all. And there's no weights in it, Slift T blade, and I was done. I was like, I'm never taking this off. I'm never selling this. If I do sell this Opus, I'm gonna put like a, get something else, put a trainer on it, put something else on it, and I'm gonna keep the slip blade because I'm gonna get another Opus one day. That's the only reason I would sell this is to get another one. With a different tune or a different grip pattern or whatever, because I absolutely love this. All right, how do you like the Slift?
It's good. I like it.
It's never really been my favorite, but it's really good and it's up there.
I don't think it's my favorite Machine West product. I think I would prefer the Seraph or even the Sasori and Tatori, but that's just because I haven't spent much time with them.
And because you wouldn't have to grind them down to get them to your preferred length.
Exactly. Is that Squid hardware, or is that?
That is Squid hardware.
Okay.
Yeah. I just went. I was gonna swap out the hardware, and then I went, right handle, safe handle. And my Kraken has the same hardware, so I had an extra screw and pivot for each one.
Okay, great tolerances. Sounds fantastic. Holy cow.
I love that balisong, dude.
I need to flip this more. I'm going to be flipping this afterwards, definitely, hopefully.
That's fine.
At the pit tonight, I'm bringing out the Opus. Bringing out your Opus.
I'll bring out the Opus, and then you can hang on to it for the night.
Here, grab the Tsunami real quick. I want to compare these Annos a little bit.
I don't know who to Anno that. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like that you polished the faces.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's got such aggressive texturing that you can just polish it, and the cracks are still anode.
Tried to find out who annoed that. I really did. I just couldn't find them.
Yeah, this is my favorite thing in your collection as well.
It's
absolutely
hard.
Epic. Normally,
for price, I mean, I've been trying a lot of stuff like Solo and a Monarch and all those things these last few days. I could live without them, but the Opus, it's like $600, but it's one of the only expensive balisongs, so I've been like, that is worth $600. Also, the Zyzex is crazy.
I did not like the Zyzex.
Really?
Yeah.
For me, it was like the perfect solidness without being just stupid heavy.
I felt the solidness for sure. I don't know what I didn't like about it. I have to investigate later. It was just weird.
Like, I flipped a few Monarchs. The guy has a Monarch, and it just feels too bulky and heavy. And
I'm excited to try one of those.
It's not for me, but the Zyzex was slim enough, heavy enough, not too heavy. But the Opus is, in my opinion, it's the best balisong.
Yeah. It feels so well made. Like, it's tight.
Yeah.
It
and
amazing.
the slip blade on it is awesome.
Yeah.
Watch all my comments be mad that I didn't call it a slip T.
I haven't flipped an Opus really at all. I'm glad I did.
Yeah. I had a Seraph and I got rid of it because I wanted to get stuff to get.
Oh, I didn't realize you got rid of your Seraph.
Yeah, I traded it to old oatmeal flips for the Icarus and a BM51, and then I traded the BM51 for the Slight, I think.
Okay.
So as far as I'm concerned, I'm thrilled with that trade because I got the Slight and the Icarus, two of my favorite balisongs, for the Seraph, which I liked it, didn't love it, because I feel like when I close it, it just pinches, and that's just not for me.
Yeah.
And I like holes. I like the gaps in the handles and stuff for my fingers and for grip, and this just didn't have that.
Yeah. I don't even like the Seraph really at all.
Really?
I don't know why. Yeah. Just wasn't my thing.
So many people are like, the Seraph, hallelujah.
Yeah. It's too long. Can't sand it down really because it's a Chanwich and it's got the hardware right at the ends. I don't know. It's not for me.
I swear, if you know what your most viewed video would be is I sanded down a Seraph, everyone would hate you so much.
We'll see.
I love the Opus, and the Opus and the Slight I think are my two favorites right now. I adore the Slight.
Okay.
Doubles with an Opus and a Nami.
That's all I can do. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be it, guys. I am not. Okay, I'll try it one more time. I am horrible at doubles. If these were really sharp, I would have cut myself multiple. I give up. Okay, this ends the video. Bye.